We remembering Jane Wayfield. Look what Wyfield. Wyfield. That's why I'm wearing the black hair. We're remembering her, the monster boss. As y'all know, my ex-husband, David Robinson, I believe, was involved in her untimely assassination. I'm going to show you his picture. What did I do with that picture? I know I had it. I have a picture of this imbecile. Hold on. No. Oh, here it is. This is David Robinson. He's the cousin that's being spoke about in the Jane Warfield story. This is him. I was married to this nut. He abused me because I reminded him of Jane. Yeah, he did a lot. Look, the last time he saw Jane, she was doing like this because she caught him and his cousin in a sexual encounter. Her story is true. A lot of people try to discredit her, and that's why I'm here to change that narrative, because my ex-husband, Jamil Carter's cousin, he is DL. He was a sick motherfucker. He unalived Jane Warfield on February the 18th, 2020. He bombed me, married me January of 21. This man, when I tell you, took me through so fucking much hell. I did not know what the fuck was wrong with him. I used to be calling his mama and father, begging, asking. They would tell me little shit like this. His mom, she would always act like, oh, it's, he went through a lot, little stupid ass shit. No, the things he was doing to me was unheard. I mean, he was sick. This motherfucker spit on me, kicked me, not for nothing. When he would leave and go off with his cousin 2-3 days when he answered his phone. I'm his wife now. We just get married. His cousin, the one Jamil Carter, anytime he would call, I thought that was strange. What? Okay. But not only his cousin, he was romantically involved with a lot of different men. Yeah, he was. I called him. That's how I can say Jamil was DL. Because David was, and this is the cousin. Because I caught a man in my house with him. Yes. This one here. Yes. This is why I stopped sleeping with him. I put him out my bedroom, and I couldn't wait till he got out of my house. It took like 6-7 months afterwards. And then he tried to unalive me in 2022. 2 years. February of 2022, might I add. 2 years after the Jane. And you know what he told me? Because I was telling him to leave my home, because he's sick. I was told him I was going to call the police. He was like, bitch, you call the police on me. He say, I do your ass just like I did that bitch in that. I do your ass just like I did that bitch in Indianapolis. And I was like, what you say? He said, hell yeah, any bitch that snitched. That bitch snitched on my cousin. He told me it was about drugs, y'all. I didn't know Jamil was involved with about the DL. But it all puts together because he is DL. This one here, you get it? He's DL. So it all fits together. This man is a sick, calculated motherfucker. Boopy. Jamil Carter, this is Jamil Carter's cousin. This is the man Jane is talking about in her story. Yes, it is. I know firsthand. I know for a fact. He told me what he did. He told me he would do me the same way he did her. I went to therapy. This is documented. How would I know that he did this? How would I know about this story? I didn't. I'm just not seeing the Jane story 2 weeks ago. But I knew about the story in 2022 because this motherfucker threatened to do me the same way. And he was DL. This man abused me. He took me through so fucking much for no. Y'all, this man was psycho. Didn't nobody want to believe me. I kept trying to tell everybody something is wrong with this bitch. He made people think just the way they did Jane. He had people thinking something was wrong with me. Yeah, he is a calculated sick motherfucker, y'all. He needs to be the fuck off the streets. His father, David Robinson Sr., he knows too. Yes, hell yeah. It is an investigation. It's already been started, baby. This already been started. Jamil Carter, cousin. This is him. This is David Robinson. I guarantee you, if Jane, this is the man that unalived her. I guarantee you. He used to shake and tremble in his sleep. Regurgitate, y'all. Y'all don't hear me? This motherfucker used to shake, regurgitate cold sweats. Yes. Jane been haunting his ass since she left it, since 2020. This bitch here is been haunted. He don't sleep. This bitch is sick. Something wrong with him. I ain't fronting shit. I'm dead ass serious. I don't have to front about nothing. What I got to front about? This is all documented. This man threatened to unalive me in 22, and I went to therapy, baby. He tried to unalive me. I had to go to therapy. So all what I'm saying is documented. Even the statement from his father told me if my son sold his soul, and if I would have talked to him first, I would have never married this motherfucker. My therapist got it on documents, boo. The fuck you mean? I ain't fronting about shit. This is for real. Why would I make this? You think I'm going to just make this up? I'm going to just front? Come on. This man tried to unalive me, and I'm ready for whatever the smoke come behind it, boo. I got heavy security on me. You think I'm in this lie just talking shit when I ain't ready for this shit? This shit been in the making over a year. Everybody know this bitch down low. Y'all just finding out. You think investigators don't know? They know where he at. He telling on himself down there in Florida. He tried to do an online police report about my live streams. Them detectives don't give a fuck, David. You just making yourself look even guilty, bitch. Keep your ass off the line trying to fuck with me. You better stop trying to fuck with me, because they know why, motherfucker. David Robinson. David Robinson. They call him Boopy. They call his ass Boopy. He try to stay under the radar. He an abuser. He a fucking evil. This is an evil motherfucker here. He's evil. Y'all can go pull my case in Atlanta. Clayton County, baby. What he did to me. They got the go look at my live, what he did to me. Go look at my stories on my page. The abuse that I took from at the hands of this man. I got the pictures. The police got all the records, boo, about this bitch. He's a sick motherfucker. David Robinson. D-A-V-I-D Robinson. R-O-B-I-N-S-O-N. Robinson. This was back. I'm not with him anymore. I'm his ex-wife. He's not with me. My case is in Clayton County. You get it? I don't even live in that county no more. I have moved. This was 3 years ago. I have divorced this man and everything. He's remarried. He got another wife. He's a psychopath. He don't even like women. He used women as the front. He DL. I ain't making up no lies. I'm his ex-wife. This me. I used to be married to him. This is Jamil Carter's first cousin, David Robinson. Why would I fucking lie? This man used to abuse the fuck out of me. He don't like women. I caught him with a man in my fucking house. He did anything Jamil said. This was Jamil do-boy, fuck boy. Jamil could come in town and he wouldn't even answer the phone for me. I couldn't even ask him no questions about where the fuck he was with Jamil. This bitch is sick. David Robinson is sick. He don't remarry. His father, David Robinson Sr., no. His father know what happened. His father know what happened. His old ass know. If them investigators get his ass, that bitch just have to spill it. He told me, he said, my son sold his soul to the devil. And if you would have talked to me first, you never would have married him. I married him in 21. He unalived Jane in 20. I married this bitch in 21. He abused the fuck out of me. He tried to unalive me in 22. Jane Warfield. She's all over YouTube. The lady that exposed the DL men. Jamil Carter. She's all over. Jane, the Mayor Warfield. Her story. This is the cousin that she's talking about in that story. She don't say, she's showing Jamil. She always say that he was screwing his cousin. This is him. He's sick. Yeah, he needs some jail love. Jamil is deceased. If y'all go watch the video, y'all want me to show y'all the video of the Jane? Let me show y'all. Y'all never knew about the Jane Warfield? Let me show y'all. I'm going to show y'all the full video of the Jane Warfield. I'm thinking this YouTube, you guys knew about this. This happened in 2020. They unalived her because she caught them. My husband and his cousin in an affair. This happened in Indianapolis. They did this in Indianapolis. I'm about to show y'all the video. I thought y'all have seen this before. Because it's on YouTube. She all over YouTube. This.
It happened to me. Y'all know they try to kill me today.
Now we're trying to get to the bottom of a shooting and a violent car crash that killed a woman there on the scene.
It happened this morning at 30th and Lafayette. That's on the northwest side of Indianapolis.
Our crime reporter Steve Jefferson has been there all day long talking to witnesses there. He also has the surveillance video showing exactly what happened this morning. Steve?
Police believe this all started with gunfire 2 blocks north of this intersection. They are looking at video in this case as part of the investigation. This video shows the violent crash Tuesday morning involving a shooting victim on Indy's northwest side. You can see a driver speeding down Lafayette Road before slamming into another driver waiting in the turn lane.
It spun it at least 3 times, and it hit the Camaro. It hit the Altima. So when he gets out the car in one piece, which I was very surprised, he runs over to the Camaro to make sure she was all right.
This was her car.
Inside the car, officers found a woman who had been shot prior to crashing.
We have one confirmed adult female who has been shot. She was transported to the hospital and she succumbed to her injuries there and passed away at the hospital.
Paramedics transported a man from another car in serious condition. Witnesses who saw it all told us they're sick and tired of Indy's violent crime wave.
We need to stop it and go back to days when people took care of each other, watched over each other.
People who recognize the shooting victim's car believe a controversial social media post is all to blame.
They show different things. They put different things on there that should not be on social media.
Crime lab workers will help piece together all of the evidence as homicide investigators put together what led to the deadly shooting and crash. On the crime beat, I'm Steve Jefferson.
Steve, thank you. Meanwhile, tonight, Metro Police have not made any arrests or released any information about possible suspects in that case. Once they get that information to us, we'll, of course, pass it along to you.
Birds! I see the whole gay bird in front of my whole 2 eyes. Two eyes! I had to come here and tell him about it. Listen. Happened earlier today. Hold on. This nigga, y'all, that... Hold on, let me wait for some more people to get on here. Because y'all got to hear this story, because this is a good story. You know, we hear a lot of shit, but we don't never really get to see that shit. Because these niggas, they hiding. Listen, y'all, they're hiding behind the covers in the sheets around this bitch. The covers in the sheets. You feel me? The covers in the sheets. Hiding. They're hiding. So, I haven't, discussing some shit with this nigga. We were doing some business, me and this dude. Now, I'm going to tell you, he did give me some head way back a long time ago. Long time ago, a couple of years ago, like before I started fucking with a friend or something. No, he wasn't even there. He wasn't even there. It was after, it was about 2 years. Was it 2 years ago? About 2 years ago. I think when I first was on Orchard, he gave me some head. That's when it was, Okay, so when I was on Orchard, nigga gave me some head, right? Never really talked to him like that. I had the old man. I had a lot of other shit going on, so I never talked to the nigga like that. Listen. So, I was doing some business with this nigga, right? Hold on. I had to run in there and take my phone and run out. They chased me out the house. Hold on. Pants hanging and everything. Hold on. Screaming, Hallville. They was, I said, fuck Hallville. I don't give a fuck. You niggas better give me some money. I'm fucking telling everybody. You niggas got some money? We Hallville. Ain't nobody, fuck Hallville. Hallville won't have to pay. Because if not, it's a story to be told. Oh, y'all don't want to pay? Bitch, I'll let you give me some head and you have fucking niggas in their ass? Oh, no. This shit's not gonna fly. No, it's not. And I feel disgusted. I've been sick all day. Thinking about how I let you suck on my motherfucking pussy. And you're over there hitting the fudge out the back of niggas. I can't stomach it. But they say you 4 East Side niggas been doing that shit. I ain't never seen that shit. Listen, I never seen that shit with my own 2 eyes. But today, I've been scorned for life. But today, I'm trying to move forward. Today I've been traumatized. You niggas are traumatizing bitches. Who did on this nigga? Hold on. I grabbed it when I came to get or whatever. He's like, come on over here to my uncle's house or whatever. Boom. Familiar with your uncle's house. Had been over there before once or twice or something like that. You know what I mean? So I had to grab whatever, but I'm in a rush because I got to get back to the shop or whatever, or whatnot. So, boom. I'm riding down the street. I done got the nigga being Speedway, right? I'm damn near to the tire shops on 16th Street. I'm like, fuck. I don't have my phone. So I start calling my phone, and I start calling his phone, and nobody answering. on my shop phone. I got a little flip. It's my shop phone, right? So, girl, yeah. So I'm on my little shop flip phone, and I'm like, boom, calling my cell phone, calling this phone. Ain't want nobody answer. So I'm like, damn. So now I done got back over there. I done parked right up by the front door, though. Thank God, because they chased me out of there. They was trying to kill me. Y'all, they tried to kill me. So anything happened to me, y'all know they tried to kill me today. Them niggas. And then when I got in the car, I started talking shit. If anybody knows me, that's how I get down. As soon as I get to the car, I get close to my pistol, I'm really talking shit now. So wait a minute. So look, I'm in here. Hold on. I'm banging on the door. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. So I'm knocking on this motherfucking door. I'm like, I need my fucking phone. That's my money bag. I'm like, hitting this motherfucking door. And I'm like, when nobody comes to the fucking door, right? I'm like, damn. Something told me to check the door. That motherfucker was unlocked. When I stepped in there, y'all. Oh my God. My stomach hurts. My stomach hurts. When I walked in there, y'all, what I seen with my own two eyes. Hold on. Thank God my phone was sitting on the table right there by the door. I just wanted them door, but I said, oh. And I couldn't even talk the words. I couldn't get the words out of my mouth, right? So I'm like, I'm trying to breathe. I'm like, and I just looked down and see my phone. I snatched my phone. They was standing there just staring at me. So them motherfuckers looking like the devil. They was looking like they was trying to kill me. So I just grabbed my phone off. I was like, so I jumping, so running. I done jumped back in my car. Remember I told you I parked up by the door, right? So I get in my fucking car. And as I'm backing down, I'm like, hey, you motherfuckers, y'all better come up out some money. Y'all be talking that big money shit. Give me a couple bands or something, Neil. Cause this right here, this is unacceptable. So I'm out the window like, you motherfuckers is trifling. And you bitches think y'all ain't gonna get me. So wait, dude said, come on back. I said, nah, you on bullshit. I was like, motherfucker, send it. Cash at me, motherfucker. I said, if you don't cash at me in the next hour, I'm telling the whole goddamn city what the fuck's going on. I told him this cash at me 5 bands. That's all. Shit, you in a $50,000 truck? I can't get 5 bands. I can't get 5 bands. So I was just like, cash at me 5 bands. That's it. And I ain't gonna sell a soul. You know, it won't be nothing on nothing. Huh. That motherfucker, look, I called his phone. He kept saying, bitch, I'm Howville. Bitch, ain't nobody gonna go again. I said, who the fuck is Howville? Don't nobody give a fuck about Howville. Who the fuck? Does anybody know what the Howville was? I was just sitting over there. I got a bag at Howville. I sat you bitches' faces and made a bag. What are you talking about? Enough to get me to my next location. So fuck a Howville. Who are y'all? Howville, who is it? Anybody left? Who is this nigga? And so, hold on. I gave this nigga ample opportunity. I even gave him an extra hour to come up with the money. I was like, listen, just run me the bag and I'll just try to forget. But at the same time, nigga, you could have let me know you was getting down like it. He said, bitch, I ain't gotta tell you shit, bitch. I don't owe you no explanations, bitch. He's talking like a G, though. This nigga talking like he on gin, though. This nigga is talking like he's on gin, though. Okay? I'm telling you, he's talking like a G. I said, boy, they told me they was doing it out east, but I didn't know y'all was doing it out west like this. I believe out east. I done heard about out east. I heard about you niggas out east getting nasty than a bitch about a bag. Y'all niggas, east them niggas getting 20, 30 off white men, I heard. I don't know, but what I am gonna say is, Jamal, you got the right bitch today, because I take it personal, because you gave me, you administrated hit on me before. So now I gotta go, well, I stay in the hospital, so you know what I mean? I probably would have known if something would have happened to me behind this shit, but at the same time, you're not safe. You're not safe. You know, it's been a long time really since I touched you like that or whatever, but motherfuckers ain't safe out here, y'all. It's definitely not safe. They're sick, they're nasty, and they're just out here to get bitches. And they're out here, man, that shit is real. That shit y'all see at ATL, that shit is so fucking real. And it's starting to come down. It's tumbling down to our city. They're taking over. Everybody needs to check their nigga out straight up, because these niggas are playing like they this and that and got your keys to the city and all this and that. And they under the sheets and the covers. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I've been super traumatized today about some niggas once again, because I had to witness some shit that I didn't come to see or nothing like that, and I don't appreciate it either. Because you know what? If you get down like that, nigga, you need to let motherfuckers know. You don't just do that kind of shit and just think it's okay. And you was looking at me like you was going to do something to me. Bitch, I'm out of here. Yeah, bitch. I would have let him go right out my little court, honey. I don't move without my pistol. Never, bitch. Should have went to the door with that motherfucker. Good thing I didn't. Then pop one of them niggas. Hey, all I'm saying is, guys, you females don't make it no better. Y'all keep accepting these niggas back, and they just nasty, and they just do what the fuck ever they want to do and stuff. And now they just getting wild. I guess they just tired of us bitches. Now they fucking each other and shit. The shit's getting wild. All I'm saying is, be safe. Boat up on your dude. Boat up. I'm telling you, boat up on these niggas, because ain't no telling what's going on. I done seen this shit right here. I'm everybody suspect. After this right here, all you niggas is suspect until I determine otherwise. All you niggas on the list. All you niggas. I'm cool. I should have known. You know what though? I'm gonna tell you what the first clue was. The nigga was getting his toes done. This should have told you right here. The nigga was getting his toes done, y'all. And you know how you can change the face on live? You can change the face of the person that, you know, like you're looking at them. He was changing them into men and stuff. I understood when he was changing it to like women or characters, but when you was changing them into men, why do you have the men on your feet, baby? What are you doing here? I'm like, I thought that was weird. That was the clue. See, it be clues. It be signs. And I did show somebody and she was like, ain't this weird in a bitch? Why is he turning the camera into a man touching his feet? I thought that was disgusting. That was number 2 weeks ago. And then, here we go. I walked into a mess. I walked into some smutty, nasty, disgusting shit. And I'll probably never be the same. I don't know. Start. I will never be the same. Never. And these little dusty ass niggas, they gotta be stopped. They're fucking disgusting. Now I'm wondering where you got the money for this truck and shit. You're probably fucking white men downtown. You hang downtown all the goddamn time. You down there fucking them white men. What's going on out here in these streets? For the better Indianapolis, for the greater Indianapolis, you niggas need to knock that shit out. Y'all infesting our little town. We all gonna be dead. I ain't touching nothing else. I don't want no head off you niggas or nothing else. I'm cool. Y'all done show me what time it is around here. Shit, I thought we were safe. We sorry than a bitch around here. Y'all ain't gotta worry about it. But one thing for certain, 2 things for sure, that bitch will never be back on this line a day in his motherfucking life. Bitch, you should have just paid the bread. You want to walk around like you got so much motherfucking money. Nigga, well, you should have got me quiet then. 5,000, I would have thought maybe that you were sincere about being good, right? You would have ran me about 5 G's. I would have thought that, you know what I mean? I could have maybe took you seriously. You may, you know, I don't know, but you declined. And you thought you was going to scream that Hallville shit and thought somebody was going to give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about a Hallville. Nigga, I sat over a Hallville by myself and made a bag. Was leaving out there with hundreds every day. What are y'all talking about? I don't give a fuck about a Hallville. The fuck? Dusty motherfuckers. And now y'all out here passing out shit and anything else. I don't know what y'all got going on. But what you're not gonna do is never get back on my line again, you weird ass motherfucking dude. But today was your day.
This is the cousin. This is my ex-husband. This is the cousin. Jamil even named his son after David, y'all. My ex-husband, his cousin, who she talking about,
Motherfucker,
He named his son David.
Hold on. They motherfucking parents was hanging. Hold on. God, wait a minute. Listen. I've never seen such. Thank God for the people that were outside and shit and kids and shit. They had to stop at the door because they got the type of apartments. They got the little hallway. They had to stop at the door because there were kids and shit getting out of school and stuff. And people outside, thank God. But I hopped in my truck and hopped in my car and was talking hella shit. I was talking hella shit. Boy, everything I wanted to say, I couldn't say at that moment. But after I got to my car, I told them motherfuckers the truth about they trifling asses and told them how fucking dare you motherfuckers. Ugh. Ugh. And you kept on trying to tell me this nigga was your cousin.
The cousin.
Was he your cousin?
The cousin. The cousin. Look, y'all see the cousin. Here you go. That's my ex-husband.
And kept having him in your videos all the time. Just some dude. I had never seen him a day in my life.
Because he from Atlanta.
Come to find out.
The cousin is from Atlanta.
This nigga sticking and moving.
That's why she hadn't seen him. He from Georgia, y'all.
But I'm about to have to get out here, y'all. Because I got some shit going on. But I had to just get this off of my chest. I had to just bring it to the community because this type of shit right here, it gotta be stopped. And if something happens to me or something like that, at least you guys know the truth, okay? Because he's quite upset about the change of events that have occurred at this point. And I don't even know who the weirdo he had with him or nothing.
This is the weirdo he had with him. This him.
I don't care about
this
it.
Is the weirdo.
Is the truth, and it is what it is. And next time, take my threats for real. I don't know. What will make you think I won't go tell nobody? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Nigga, I don't fuck with you like that. You weird ass nigga. These niggas is really crazy. I'm Hovill. Okay? You're Hovill. Nigga, I'm behind the fear, bitch. I'm behind the fear. You know what I mean? I used to live down the street from the Kia. Nigga, who cares? Who fucking cares? The ghetto boys was living next door to me. Who cares? The fuck? Listen. I was in Homeville. Nigga, nobody give a fuck about that shit. Y'all fucking and y'all freaking in Homeville. I've had enough of it. So, from here on out, y'all better check these niggas out. Straight up. I mean, I'm talking about taking back to the 3rd grade, talk to their principal. I'm talking about we gotta really start checking these niggas out because I would have never thought in a million years this nigga was gonna come out of a bag like this today. This right here, it just killed my little heart because you be trusting people. You do believe in people. When they show you totally different from what you really thought. These niggas got on masks, y'all. They got on whole masks. Be safe out here. That's the only thing I can say is be fucking safe. Be safe. I'm disgusted, but it's gonna be all right. But if anybody needs any tires, come on out, Castleton. Tons of tires. I got them all. I got tons of them. And I'll get back with y'all.
Now, let me show y'all something. Hold on.
PirateShip.com just saved Paul.
Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all something else. So, if David think for 1 minute that it's a game, let me show y'all something. Y'all know I ain't playing no games. It's not a game around here. Y'all see there? Let me go open the door because it's kind of late. You might can't see. But y'all see what's right here? This is not a game for me. David Robinson, I'm ready for what the fuck ever. You trust me. I'm ready for what the fuck ever. This is 24 hours, baby. Round the fucking clock. You and your family know what the fuck y'all did to that lady. You know what you did. And I will not stop. My family will not stop. The law ain't about to stop. Jamil's birthday is September the 13th. Yours is September the 23rd. You will be brought to justice. They did street justice on Jamil. But you're gonna do justice before me and Jane. Cause you know what you did. You know what the fuck you did. Yes, baby. You are going to be the one to pay for what the fuck you did. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yes. You didn't get away. Your father, David Robertson Sr. David Robertson Sr., y'all, I'm speaking because detectives already told me that David be following me in all my live streams. You get it? They couldn't tell me which one they was watching because, you know, they can't do all that. But they let me know that. Tampa, Florida detectives, his dumb ass made a police report about my live streams. This was Friday. Ain't he stupid? This this motherfucker think he grandiose, huh? That's the grandiose knock. I told you he was all of them. He's a psychopath. He really think, so he didn't go in the police. He did it online. You get it? And the thing about, this is how grandiose his stupid ass is. All the things I'm talking about and been saying, you know what he put in the paperwork where he was, you get it? Let me tell y'all what he ain't gonna mention what I'm talking about, because you get it. You know he tried to be slick. He told him, this is funny, because me and the detectives was laughing together because I told them that I want to be a comedian, and they said I got skills. I got to tell you, the detectives, Tampa, Florida, big shouts out to Harrisburg. That's Tampa, Florida, Harrisburg County. Detective, I'm gonna say his name, Detective Matthews. He know what I do. He know I'm a content creator, and he know that. So he said that David was angry because, you know, sometimes I would say I took the trash out in the new supply, went in the dumpster and dug him out and got the dumpster juice. How about he wrote that in the report? All the shit I say in the live, that's why they laughing. They was like, you angry about that? You ain't angry about all the other shit she said? Right. Y'all, this motherfucker stupid, ain't he? That's a grandiose narcissist. You get it? They don't really have, look, y'all know narcissists slow. They try to act like they are, but they don't really register. He really thought you, so you don't mind me saying that you murdered, none of this. You don't mind me saying you gay murderer, none of it. You mad about me saying you got dumpster juice? Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Do that make sense? No, it don't. It really don't. Yes, I'm bringing justice to the Jane Wakefield story, y'all. And I will not stop. I will not stop, y'all. It's about to go down. We're getting closer to justice. Trust me, we are. We're getting very close to justice because it's a lot of information that was missing in her case, like the cousin. They couldn't figure out who the cousin was. And Jamil is now deceased. Now we know who the cousin was. Jamil named one of his children after David. Yeah, his son. Ain't that weird? They got a lot of cousins. Jamil had two other brothers. Why why Boopy? He's crazy about his cousin Boopy. Lil Shitty. The abuser making a complaint. Ain't that a trip? Y'all, the detectives thought that was a little weird. You know, So look, they really, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. They said I got good comedian skills. Y'all get it? They said, look, they said the dumpster juice was hilarious. Yes, I know y'all. Y'all know Cat Williams. I don't know if y'all heard he's building a studio in Alabama, just like Tyler Perry here. But I rather do Cat. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, he's just bought some big shit in Alabama. I don't know when, but October the 6th, my birthday, I'm going to practice a little bit of my little comedian skills, you know, because I have a lot of sense of humor. I'm very funny. You get it? So that's what the detectives want. Actually, they said they really didn't even have to call me because they had dropped, but, you know, they thought that was funny, and I should know that. Ain't that? I was like, yes, we was on them. They was like the dumpster juice. That was good. Yeah, and then they said, you made them mad. Because what? If you put anything else in your report, that's all? That's weird, ain't it? I said a lot of shit, y'all, but he only put in, I always say, I took the motherfucking trash out and she went in the dumpster and got that motherfucker, got all that dumpster juice on her ass. Yo, the detectives love that shit. Yes. The boss. It's going down 10-6. That's the day Jamil Carter got on the line. His cousin. It was my birthday. 10-6. And that's when yeah. Yeah. His birthday is September the 13th. He got unalived on my birthday, 10-6. David's birthday is September the 23rd. They was, yeah. They first cousins. David's mother is the Carter. That's the Carter side of the family. David's father is the Robinson. Yes. That's how it goes. That's why y'all, a lot of people can't understand how they related. David's mother is a Carter side of the family, and they ain't shit. They in Yatesville. Look, I can't say, I gotta be quiet. I can't say what, I forgot I can't say. The detectives told me to stop saying, even though I can't tell y'all no address. I know, but I would never do that. But I can't tell you what part. They told me that's the only thing. Be careful when I say where you get it. I can drop their names because fuck them. I was married into that family. I know, fuck them. But you know you know where they live at. I gotta be careful saying that. That's what he said. Yeah, Jamil birthday. The one who did the one who him and Jane up in Indianapolis. His is September the 13th. My ex-husband's is September the 23rd. Mine's is 10-6. October the 6th, the day Jamil got unalived. Jane Warfield. She all over TikTok. I just played Jane Warfield. Jane Demare Warfield. Her story been up 5 years, y'all. I'm just finding out too. Somebody sent me the video and I dropped to my knees. Because my ex-husband threatened to do me that way. Actually, he tried. Not in that way. He tried to strangle me. Hell yeah. Y'all, everything, man, that shit was, trust me, y'all, that's a dangerous motherfucker there. He waited behind the doors. He waited behind the door so calculated. Y'all, I had went to the store. I'm thinking, first of all, you already been, you know, we ain't together really no more. I'm trying to get him to get his shit out the house. He agreed to go because he know what he is. I call him with a man, y'all. What else I supposed to do? Stay with you, bitch? Hell no. So, I think I go to the store. I'm trying to look because I know he thought. I'm thinking he gonna go on and get his shit and go. Man, y'all, this bitch sick. When I got back from the store, I'm getting out the car with my groceries. He had to be watching me, y'all. This is a calculated motherfucker, y'all. He had to be watching me when I got out of the car, grabbing the bags. Because I thought his car was gone, y'all. Look, I thought he was gone. He had went and parked his car behind in the back of me. Why I didn't know. You get what I'm saying? I'm thinking he gone. That motherfucker was in the house, waiting behind the door. So when I turned the key, I went black. I don't remember nothing but waking up wet. The TV from in the living room was on me. It was a 56-inch screen TV. I couldn't move. I knew something happened because I was just like in a daze, and my neighbor was calling my name, asking me was I all right. Because she said she heard the struggle and me hollering. But see, I had a back door. David was like, he knew he escaped through the back door. Police called, but this bitch got to Florida. He ran to Florida, y'all. David was on the run down there in Florida. That's when he met the new supply he with, y'all. Ain't she silly? She a silly bitch. He done married her and everything with a court. Y'all know my case. He went on the run. So, of course, it took them. He got pulled over in town, Key West, Florida. He got pulled over in Key West. He was locked up. His family, look, let me tell y'all, his brother called me first, talking about you and David need to talk. Then the auntie talking about, we'll give you 1,500, you drop the charges. For real? Bitch! You a woman. Yeah, one of his country ass, her name Bae. That bitch offered me 1,500. They got him out on the property bond. Yeah, somebody put up a property. Yeah, he been out. He got out on the property bond in 23. Yeah, he did. When they called him late 23, he went to court appearance this past year, 24, November 24. He pled not guilty. Why? I don't know why he did that. Atlanta court system backed up and fucked up. But I've been thinking now, is it backed up and fucked up, or do they know about him? You get it? Because, see, Jane case in Indianapolis really override Georgia. And they will come back. You understand? Because I'm like, every time I call, I like, is he got a court date yet? They be like, no, not yet, Miss Gordon. You get it? I'm like, I call every Monday. I don't even have to be there, y'all. But they even tell me, you don't have to check. But I'm really checking because I'm like, he made his first court appearance last November. September. I'm so sorry. He went to court a week after his birthday. His birthday, September the 23rd. He went to court last year, September the 28th. He pled not guilty. You see, he a narc. He grandiose, but guess what? He had a public defender. I thought he went in there with a real lawyer. Really? But she said, by Georgia shit so fucked up, y'all. This is what the DA, she was like, that was the first that's how they told them all to plea. And I say they listen. She was like the ones that have no lawyer, yeah. Clay County, I say y'all got all of them. And listen, I can't say too much, but if anybody know Clayton County, Georgia, you gonna play with them when they indicted you? You see, and I even said, I said, so he pled not guilty. Y'all can get, because they offer him a plea. He didn't take it, he pled not guilty. So me, me, baby, I know Georgia law. Georgia law, they want you to plead not guilty so they can give you the max. So, but they ain't gonna say that. So I was like, y'all can fuck. I say, y'all can get him what time y'all want to then. She was like, y'all. Look, I'ma leave Georgia alone. So I said, y'all, who the fuck at a grand jury? You gonna grand jury indict you and you plead not guilty? I'ma stay out of this. I'ma let them handle their business. They was like, Miss Gordon, we got this. Because I'm gonna tell you, Georgia work off the money system. And how they get you is they laws. And I'm gonna leave it right there. They laws, if y'all know anything about the South and they laws, and this is a woman's state anyway. I'm gonna look up Indianapolis to see is Jane, this more they lean towards woman. Y'all make sure when y'all going through or dealing with a narc, because narcissists are very calculated. The ones that got money, they really can get up under the law and do hell So you got to know what state to live in. California lean towards men. Florida lean towards men. Certain counties, yes. You have to be very careful. The money, the Florida, with the money state counties, like Palm, Key West, they lean towards the men. Yes, because I got survivors in certain counties in Florida, Cali. The more money, they lean, You see, Georgia, this state overall got money. I'm going to be honest. Georgia is a rich motherfucker. And it ain't. That's because they built, y'all know how they built their money, right? On the backs of. So this state really got rich players, big billionaires. They been sitting up in Stone Mountain. That's why they don't give a fuck. Let me tell y'all something. That's one reason why Big Meech, he came here in the wrong state. He should have stayed in Detroit with all that racket. Because these people don't care nothing about that. They got legit billions of dollars. They don't they'll let you sell drugs till they get tired of you. And if you gonna sell them here, you gotta pay them. Georgia ain't playing. You can't come here with that bullshit. Atlanta, Georgia, you not going. This state got a lot of rich black, but they still got Uncle Tom running it. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? It's still like they still working us, but they getting all the money. You get it? This is a rich black state, but Uncle Tom running. Y'all getting it? Black people don't run Georgia. Not by far. You would think, but no. You get, they still in handcuffs, they still got them noose and shit round the neck down here. They ain't gonna let these black folks. It's really because see, I'm an outspoken one. I was really born in Detroit. That's what I say. They kind of, I'm like, y'all don't speak up. They, yes, master. Got all the money, but still they, yeah. You would think they ain't, but yes, it is. This state still, yes, master. When you go up in that governor's mansion, that tells it all. You get it? They can play down here like, they got some, no. Y'all see who run this state, right? You get it? You know who our governor is. Kemp. You get it? The one that sit and hold that big gun. He said, if any of you, he basically, look, y'all, guess what his campaign slogan was? Y'all think I'm bullshit. Y'all can go back and check. He been the governor forever. I think this might be his last time. I guess they gonna get rid of him. Because, the governor can stay longer, and he been there. He been in there for a while. Stacey Abrams was never going to be our governor. Trust me. But anywho, this motherfucker, guess what his campaign slogan was? Of course, y'all know I can't sit up here with a real one. He had a fucking, what you call that? A rifle. Talking about you motherfuckers been come in my house. And he won. Y'all don't hear me against Stacey Abrams. Kim, our governor. That motherfucker he was sitting his commercial. Y'all know who he talking to. He said, if y'all ever touch one of my daughters. No. Hold on. They don't know the cause because Jamil died, remember? They know the cause. She said it. But of course he died. Remember in the story, she never knew who the cousin was. They know now. Why y'all think I'm bringing awareness? They know now. Everything is going to be okay. Jane will get justice. Y'all get what I'm saying? Jamil, the guy who he got unalive. Even though she said that Jamil had money. When he was still alive them 2 years, he made it seem like she was crazy. Y'all want to see that part? Where they scandalized her name. They dogged her out. Oh, yeah, because he was a big man. All up in the ghetto. But 2 years later, evidently, somebody believed Jane. He got unalived on my birthday. The case been cold. Nobody never knew who the shooter was. We know now. I was married to a man who used to break out in cold sweats and shake and scream, regurgitate. Y'all understand? I didn't know why he was doing all this. I was asking his parents. I knew none of this, y'all. His daddy told me in late 21 when I was getting rid of David. My son sold his soul to the devil. If you would have talked to me first, you never would have married him. I didn't know what this fucking man was talking about. I'm trying to get rid of his psycho ass son. He tried to unalive me, strangle the fuck. I'm gonna show y'all. The pictures is on my story. On my I got, you gotta hit the short stories. Yeah, I showed y'all. I know y'all done seen them videos with my neck sitting out the here. Black eye, black eye. That man fucked me up. When my neck like this and I'm sitting up like this, I couldn't move. He did that. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna have to keep reposting the videos. I guess people just never paid me no attention, just never saw. I've been showing this my neck, y'all. I'm laid up like this. I couldn't even move. That man fucked me up. Yes. When he ran to Florida, at this time, y'all think I had no clue. Look, this is what he said. Bitch, because I was like, motherfucker, get out of here. I'll call the police on your ass. Because he kept calling me. Mind you, look, this bitch, after he done came back trying to still talk shit to me. I said, mind you, the police, let me tell y'all something. He turned around and said, I will always choose you. And he took off running. Clayton County, back then, I was in Clayton County. They got there. He was so fucking slow. Because he doubled, like he was trying to come, you know what I'm saying? He didn't think, I guess he didn't think that charges was being pressed for real. I guess he didn't. I don't know what was wrong with him. But he did try to double back. He was at my glass, y'all. And I was like, get the fuck away from my motherfucking house. I said, motherfucker, your ass going to jail. That's when he said, bitch, you called him, you called the police. Look, y'all, because he was like, he said, a bitch called the police, I'll fuck you up. He said, I'll fuck you up. He said, I'll do you just like that bitch in now. And I said, what? I said, what the fuck you say? He said, that bitch that snitched on my motherfucking cousin. He said, yeah, any bitch. He said, just like that bitch that, y'all, I believe David was trying to, like, I think David wanted to get caught, y'all. Y'all know this sound weird, because he really was doing certain shit to say, because he called me, like one time, he was watching something on TV, and I wasn't really paying attention to it. And he came in the room, he was like, let me tell y'all something. He was like, shit be just fucked up out here. He was like, I don't want you believe, if anybody inbox you, if anybody try to, just don't believe nothing, just come to me. And I was like, huh? He was like, just don't believe nothing nobody trying to tell you. He was like, because motherfuckers always got something to say about me. I never do. Y'all understand? These are things, me and a therapist in 22, I'm just telling the therapist, because you know a therapist want to know what you went through. So I don't talk, all these notes are in my therapist. Why am I saying shit like this? You know they gonna want to, I ain't gotta lie. Like when his father, okay, when I'm calling his mama, she was like, man, David been through a lot. Okay, this bitch a narc. So I was calling his daddy, man, what's going on? This man trying to abuse me. I'm telling his daddy, I said, something off. I said, I want out of this marriage. David sold his soul to the devil. And if you would have talked to me first, you never would have married him. Where that come from? This is the shit I'm getting from these people. Okay. This getting even weirder. One time, me and him drove to now. Listen, y'all. It was because he kept going back and forth up that. I was like, fuck that. I'm going with you. So, of course, I guess he was like, shit, this bitch. Because I was determined this time. I was like, man, I'm going with your ass. You just keep going back and forth to Indianapolis. What the fuck going on up in Indianapolis? Girl, y'all, do you know when we got up there, guess what Jamil said? Why is she with you? Why she here? I didn't know then, but we turned around and came right back. Jamil was mad at David. for bringing me. David was mad as fuck, cussing me out all the way back. To my bitch, I shouldn't have never brought you, man. Damn. And I'm like, I'm your wife. The fuck you mean? Jamil didn't even come speak to me. I'm his cousin wife. He was sitting in his truck, y'all. When we pulled up, David got out and went to him. And that motherfucker, when David came back, he asked why I bring you. They know what's going on now, baby. Trust me. The case was, they didn't know because I didn't know. You got to think. I love David. Once he did that, I went to therapy. You know when everything started coming, y'all, I don't even believe it's me. I believe somebody in his family trying to clear their conscience. Somebody sent me a video about 2 weeks ago of Jane. I've never saw this on YouTube, just like y'all said. When I saw it, I dropped to my knees. When I saw Jamil, you know I know who the fuck Jamil is. That's David's cousin. So I knew the story he told me when he said, bitch, I try to I murk your ass just like I did that bitch in there. That's when the story came to life, y'all. You get what I'm saying? Y'all understand how somebody already gotta be in motion with this shit. And the thing about it, I never stop saying what I say. If y'all, all my videos, I've been telling what David did. I say he waited behind the door. I always say the part about he threatened me, talking about unaliving me, like he did a bitch. And but nobody was paying me attention. You get it? I've been saying this shit for over a year, 2. Ever since I've been on my healing journey. I tell everybody my story, just nobody paid me no attention. I didn't know the story was real, though. I never had saw the Jane story. Have I ever saw, because you know, of course, when I saw the Jane story and saw my ex-cousin-in-law in the mother, I'm like, that's Jamil. This what the fuck David said to me. Y'all, I fell to my knees. I couldn't talk for 2 fucking days. Y'all think I'm playing? Everybody around me was like, are you all right? Y'all, look, I had to register that story was real. I knew he was capable because what he did to me. But this right here is a monster. I called him with a man in my house, y'all. Y'all get it? This is the cousin that Jane talking about, baby. Make no motherfucking mistakes. Make no mistakes. He did it. He used to shake, look, regurgitate, beat the fuck out of me, spit on me. Y'all, all this, I got married in January and got rid of him in August. I just couldn't get him out of my house. That's why when he did, that's when I could get away from his ass. The police, because in the South, when you marry, you can't just throw a man at your house. He had to do something first. This man spit on me, kicked me. It's on video cam. When this man choked me out, you know, he spit on me and kicked me. Y'all don't hear me? This is this is a sick motherfucker. David Robinson sick. Make no mistakes. The lady he with now, let me tell you something. This is weird. I didn't feel sorry for her at first. I didn't. I didn't feel sorry for her at all because she knew about me. And I did try to tell her. You know, I feel sorry for her now though. When I realized that that story that he told me that he was gonna do to me was really done to another woman, I really feel sorry for her now. I'm like, because y'all, he unalived Jane in 2020 of February 2020. He tried to do the same thing to me February. It's like a ritual with him. Y'all, he stayed and did all that in the house after, okay, I put him out of the bed like late July, August. He wouldn't get away, but February came. That's when he wanted to attack. Yeah, like he did a ritual or something, huh? And then he ran to Florida. He really did the attack on me February of 22. And I was like, this some sick shit. 2 years from what he did to Jane. This is real shit, y'all. No joke. I can't make this shit up. This motherfucker sick. Y'all, this is a sick man. Yes, David Robinson. He's a real sicko. And I really, now, you know, I be thinking, I don't believe me and Jane the only two. I know it's some other females on encounter him. Because he love to be traveling all around. This is a sick bitch. Y'all, he DL. This is a DL narc. He really don't like women. His thing is men. Oh, yeah. This man tried to, y'all, when I call him with the dude in the house and he tried to, when I tell you he wouldn't let me out the door, I was coming out my bedroom because I kept hearing voices in the house and I know he's supposed to be asleep in my room. You get it? I kept saying, and it sounded like two guys, so I'm coming. When I tell you that motherfucker held that door, I guess he was telling that nigga, get up, go on, go on, go on. He was the dude, and I'm looking. This man literally would not, he tried to push me damn near through our bedroom wall to keep me from coming out of that bitch. This is a DL narc. And they did not want nobody to know, especially because they was first cousins. These individuals, David mother is a Carter. His father is a Robinson. Jamil Carter, David mother is the Carter. That's the Carter side of the family. I can't make this shit up. And I do want to spread the word. Jane did not lie. It was just so, you know, how they portray her as being crazy and you need mental this and y'all, that's a lie. My ex-husband tried to say the same shit about me when I told people he was DL. Family members. I didn't do what Jane did. No. You get it? When I took that, yes, I told my family everything. And you know how narcissists gonna try to make you out to be the bad person. That's what they do. They project lie. He tried to, man, I was in therapy. This man was scandalizing my name. I wasn't even thinking about him, but he was already scandalizing my name, telling people I was crazy. I'm in therapy because of you, bitch. I'm healing. I'm doing the right thing. This motherfucker, yes, I healed through God and therapy, but he telling people I'm crazy. No, I went to therapy, you get it? I went to a one-on-one therapy, then I did group. That's why I still love my guys, my kings. I'm not bitter, none of that. I have a great man, a protector, a provider, especially after that narc David Robinson. There's better things on the other side. You get it? And Jane didn't get to experience that. She was 41, 40, and Jamil was 41, you know? They unalived Jane at 40, and they unalived Jamil up in Indianapolis. He was 41. And my ex-husband to be 43, September the 23rd. Jamil would be, if he was still alive, he would be 44, I believe, this year. 44, 45 this year. It's time for her to be vindicated. Let her kids know that she did not lie. Because can you imagine? She had a 13, 14, and a 21-year-old. A 21-year-old at the time of her passing. Now her children are 18, 19, and 26. They scandalized this woman's name. They did. I think I'm going to wait and show that tomorrow night, how they scandalized her name. Because, mind you, they unalived her in 2020. Jamil didn't get unalived till 2022. So somebody wasn't buying his bullshit. Oh, yes, you get it. I don't know what the fuck. But evidently somebody, you get it? He got unalived in the same place he called. Remember when she said Holeville? He was like, this Holeville. They unalived his ass in Holeville. My ex-husband told me, ain't nobody gonna fuck with God. God a man. You got to be, no, my cousin, you gotta be one of the family to get up on him. So who did it then? Who did it? Because that's what my ex-husband used to tell me. Because I was like, he said, because me, y'all, I was disgusted. Your cousin a kingpin of a housing project? This is the shit you praise? He thought, oh, who the fuck? You ain't better than nobody. I ain't trying to be better than nobody, but this ain't the life I motherfucking live. The fuck? A housing project, y'all. Hogeville, that's a housing fucking project. That's what he represented. So you know what he was doing. Anyway, Jane did have her own business, y'all. She ran a tire shop. I don't know how she got hooked. Look, I guess because I got hooked. But my ex-husband was working. I thought, Lord have mercy. He worked for 5 months. I do know that. Because his father had him on the job. But after then, y'all, he lied. He was not even going to work. That's another part of the story. That's when I told y'all I got rid of his ass quick. That bitch was sick. That's why I know it's more people. This man was doing so much in a short period of time. I saw too much in a short period of time. So I know what he have done. Because he did a lot in a short period of time with me. So ain't no telling what all this motherfucker here is a sick bitch, y'all. I'm telling you. His family know it. His daddy know it, y'all. They all fucking know. Yes. And it's time to bring this bitch to justice. Jamil ain't here no more. He was the one who actually did it. Yeah, he was. Boopy. That's the nickname of his bitch ass. They never could get a name or a face. Put it out. This is David Robinson. He was part. This is who Jane saw in that house. This is who chased Jane down like a dog in that car. And it's coming to light. Everything coming out. Her family will get justice, y'all. I'm about to say a prayer and I'm going to end the live. But Jane will get justice. Father God, right now in the name of Jesus, please touch Jane's family. Keep her kids' heart covered. Because I know her daughters are hurting and missing her. And they little hearts want closure. They did the, whatever happened with Jimmy. I don't know exactly. It might not have been there. But whatever happened, they still haven't got their closure, Lord. They haven't. They just know what they mom said on the lie. But through me, through you and me, we gonna make this right for her girls. They gonna know exactly what happened to their mama. It's gonna come to face front. It's coming soon. Them kids will have the closure. Their mother was a boisterous, outspoken, real. They said it, authentic lady. And she deserved justice for what was done to her. She was gunned down in the streets like an animal. And she was a businesswoman. She wasn't no gutter rat. That's not the way she should have left this earth, Lord. Father God, please cover us. Cover this live screen. Cover me, Lord. Protect me. Protect my house. Protect all my survivors' house. Anyone who ever came in contact with a narcissist, Lord, cover them. Protect them. A narcissist have no soul, no empathy, Lord. They come in to seek and destroy. We need you, Father God. We need you walking this earth. We need you chopping this devil head off at the root, Lord. Father God, cover us in your son blood. Father God, we sorry. We sorry for disrespecting you. We did not know, Lord. We would never, ever forsake you and your son. Father God, trust me, the devil, we know no weapons formed against us with you and your son's blood, Father. Father God, right now, in the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. Y'all, stay prayed up. Stay prayed up and stay vigilant. Tell him, I defeated a narc. He didn't defeat me. And now, justice. Everything I went through, everything he did to Jane, and it's a lot of others, because we just don't know yet, Lord. Y'all know this. It's a lot gonna come out about this. This motherfucker was pure evil. I ain't gonna hold you. This is what you call evil. Calculated. Unpredictable. Projector. Gaslighter. Liar. Cheater. Ooh. Toxic as fuck. It's sneaky, y'all. Jealous. When I tell you. Calculated. Controlling. This is what you call, when you want to say the definition of evil, right here. This is what, if they want to put in a dictionary or Google, the definition of evil is David Robinson. Thank everybody for coming in the live stream. Please like and share. I am trying to bring awareness. I tried to look for Jane the Mayor Warfield page, but I believe they took it down. Because I don't know her kid's name. They never said her children's name because it was during the time everything was going on. So I guess they was trying to protect their children. So I just want them to know it's weird how this is the cousin. This is the cousin Jane talking about, y'all. Trust me, I know. This is the cousin that she talking about in her story. It's about to come to face front. Trust. It went cold because Jamil died, y'all. Nobody can prove anything. And then they tried to make Jane look bad, make her seem like somebody else did it. Nah. David Robinson was involved. If he didn't unalive her himself, he know who did. How can he say, how do I know the story in 2022? I don't live in now. Where did I get it from? I was married to Jamil's cousin. That's where the fuck I got it from. He threatened me to do it to me. He just didn't do it that way. He strangled me. This man was sick. This was an evil motherfucker here. And I believe that's why he stayed in the house after I caught him with that man, because he knew he had, I guess he said, I can't let her get out and tell people I'm DL. Y'all, he did everything he could for me to not tell nobody he was DL. He would not leave my house. He was like he was watching me. And then when he did, he tried to strangle me. He was torturing me. Y'all get it? This bitch did not want me to let the world know he was DL. Because he knew what the fuck he did in 20, and that was going to tie that case. Because they knew that'll let everybody know Jamil was DL, because this his buddy. Stay prayed up, y'all. This story will come to a head. I don't have no reason to make up nothing. Y'all notice you ain't heard me say allegedly shit. And I'm not. If you two want to get in contact me, they can contact me too. YouTube, this is a true story. I'm not saying allegedly in my live because I can't. That'll be disrespecting God. I ain't even saying allegedly when I know what this man did and said to me, y'all. That'll mean like I'm lying. Allegedly mean could be. No, this is fucking for real. I'm wearing this black wig, y'all. Look, I need to curl it. I'm gonna go get it trimmed up into, yes. I'm gonna keep until he's caught. Because look, he couldn't stand this black hair. When I used to wear this black and do my eye, because I be acting silly. I do like this. He would, y'all, this was scare the shit out of Dave, because mind you, remember when she ran in the door, go look at her videos. One of her scenes, because it's a lot of footage of her. One of her scenes, she do like this. Oh my God. Every time I would do that, David would have a fit. Because that reminded him of Jane. Look. Remember when she went in the door and she said she saw them, she was like, oh my God. That's how she caught them. When she went in there to grab her phone. Remember she said the door was open and she went in. Jane was telling the truth. Y'all know that lady wasn't making none of that up. Y'all see, she was too consistent. Her story was real as hell. And they know it. And they discredit her. They unalived her and discredit her character. And that's why I want to bring justice to her girls. To let her girls know their mama was not a liar. These motherfuckers ain't getting, and it ain't about their sexuality. It ain't about that. They could be what they want to be. I got a lot of gay friends. You get it right. It don't matter. As long as you telling the truth, be yourself. Why would you take this lady's life? The fuck? Tomorrow night, I'm coming back in. I'll be back. I'll be back at 10. Because I've been doing Facebook too. We bringing awareness, and I will not stop, y'all. I've been on a crusade. I have. I'm about to lay it down because I got to get up and back at it again. Even guess what my baby said? He said, baby, you got to take a rest. But I'm going to tell y'all something, y'all. I can't. He know it. This is it. Y'all, when I was in therapy, when David said this to me, I thought this was a way of him trying to scare me. Like, you get it. You get it. I'm already traumatized. I'm already going through. I'm thinking he just threatening me to stay in my life. I did not know a lady had been unalived and his cousin was involved for real. So this have been fucking with me. 2022, this bitch said this story to me. Bitch, I fuck you. Bitch, police. Bitch, I do you like I did that lady and now. Do y'all know how this is? This a lot. I ain't even gonna lie, this a lot. That man did that to that lady. Or he know who did? How the fuck he knew that? How? He knows something. His daddy do too. His daddy said, when I was trying to get, my son sold his soul to the devil. Same way Jane consistent, y'all. I've been consistent. I can't make this up. Jane was consistent in her videos. Look at me. I'm the y'all think I'm a this bitch told me what he did. He know he did. He filed a report online about my lies. Why he won't go in the station? David don't want to fuck with no police. David know. David Robinson, if you in any of my live streams, you know, motherfucker. I ain't gonna rest. I'm not Jane. I'm telling the truth. And I'm not exposing. I'm exposing an unaliving motherfucker. Y'all could have been in the closet or whatever the fuck y'all, whatever y'all want, but y'all took that lady life. I will not stop. Indianapolis, Jane, justice for Jane. They called her Jane the Mayor, Warfield. They called me Charity TheMossTheBoss Gordon. I will not stop. I am the boss. I'm not playing. She was the mayor and I'm the boss. And I ain't stopping. We bringing justice for this lady. This lady deserved justice. She got daughters, y'all. Her daughters had to grow up. They puberty, all that without their mama for some bullshit. And then they scandalized her name, made her look all crazy and stupid. No, hell no. We ain't letting them get away with that. Fuck that. I'm not. I'm about to get off here, y'all. I said the prayer. Stay subscribing. I know, look, I just put the wig. Look, let me take it off. I had my bandana on. I got a mohawk, y'all. I just wear the wig in the remembrance of Jane. And I'm going to continue to do it. I got a lot of them. I'm going to keep wearing my black wigs. Because now, you know, once I realize, this is why David hated me so much. Because back then I was, y'all see, I even got married in the black hair. This motherfucker, after the way he got belligerent with me. He used to want to pull, yes. He couldn't stand me with this. That bitch, and then I noticed any like red, because y'all Jane changed. I'm going to show y'all what Jane would change her color hair. Red or blonde, he didn't like either because Jane got pictures like that. David had been following this lady. David been watching this stories. I didn't know. My ex-husband used to stay paranoid. Y'all, he knew this day was going to come. I believe he knew. He knew. They said when you unalive someone in a cold-hearted manner like that, it haunts you. And he was being haunted. He used to shake, sweat, and regurgitate all in his sleep. I used to have to get the trash can. He would be throwing up. He used to, I just got acid reflux. Nah, I used to think that, y'all, that he was lying. It wasn't about no fucking acid reflux. That he was just regurgitating like, yeah, he'll wake up out of the sleep, hollering, oh no, all this weird. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't know what the fuck was going on with this man for real. I used to call his mama. I used to ask his daddy and them, what the fuck wrong with him? They used to tell me, stop calling me. That's your husband and all this shit. What the fuck? Something wrong with y'all son. Y'all don't know? David just been through a lot. This is mama. Daddy, my son sold his soul to the devil. If you would have talked to me first, you wouldn't have married him. That's what he said. Where the fuck that come from? Y'all stay prayed up. Remember, stay vigilant. These narcs are out here narking. I was married to one, and he was evil as hell. Grab your crucifix, I'm telling you. They out here. This is a spiritual warfare. They have no heart, no soul. They don't carry empathy. They out here trolling. They projecting, mirroring people. Yes. Love bomb, trauma bomb, all of that shit. Gaslighting. They doing it all. My ex-husband won nothing. He won nothing. He was nothing nice. And I'm quite sure he still ain't nothing nice. Keep that lady that he got the new supply in their prayers because things are about to unfold. And I'm praying that he don't do nothing to, because he's the type, he'll unalive himself. For real, y'all. With her. Because he's the type don't want to take accountability. He don't, he care about his character. Look, he worried about me saying dumpster juice and that statement. Then you ain't worried about me saying all the other shit. Narcissists care about their character, what you think of them. That's it. Y'all have a good night. Stay prayed up and vigilant. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 and in the morning at 11. I will. Y'all, until I get justice, it's round the clock for me. I'm taking a little time for myself. Yes, I am. I still give me a little rest. I'm still doing my one-on-ones. Any of my survivors need their one-on-ones because I have a lot of survivors. They contact me because I'm a warrior. I don't play no games. This is why I'm letting my survivors see. I don't play no games. Same way I fight for y'all, I fight for myself. You get it? And I'm fighting. Jane is unalive, but she still is a survivor. She's a warrior. She's a warrior. She didn't survive. She's a warrior. Beyond the grave. I want to meet her kids, her family. We will bring this case to closure. Watch what I tell you, y'all. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna say the boss was right. David did this. David Sr. knew it. The whole Carter family knew it. They know. Stay tuned. See you later.